and I was like, I'm pretty sure I gotta press record on this. Reintroduction. I'm Imani Jones, also known as Mizani Faye. Today we have the lovely It's Okay, also known as, Ahua, also known as It's Okay.
Yeah.
And we're talking about her song Yoni. And we've actually been talking for a minute, and I didn't press record until just now. So
it's
keep
okay.
talking.
Yeah. Let's just let it flow.
Yeah. So how long have you been making music? Let's go there.
Okay, so I would say I started in the winter of 2018.
Okay.
Wait, no. 2019.
Okay.
It went to 2019, I think. Somewhere between 2018 and 2019 is when I started writing lyrics.
Okay. And what made you start doing that?
Well, I started because I was like in a really dark time in my life. Oh my gosh, I feel like that sounds so stereotypical, but I was in a really dark time in my life because I was dealing with my first ever heartbreak and rejection. So I was alone most of the time. So, and I was trying to get myself out of that space. So I would go out and I would, try to go to different events. And I started going to like open mics. Did I perform? I don't think I performed the first time I went, but I remember being with a group of friends one night, and they were, we were smoking or whatever, and then somebody put on a scythe. Like they put a beat on YouTube, and everyone was like in a circle, and then they started the freestyle cypher or whatever. And I was too scared to participate because I actually struggle with being spontaneous in the moment and like putting myself out there. So I struggled with that and I never went, but it was so cool to witness everybody in the moment and being able to express themselves in that way. And I really wanted to be able to do that. So I went home. I was mad as hell about it. And I was just like, nah, I gotta be able to do that. So I put on a beat on my YouTube and I just started trying to freestyle. And I was like, oh, this isn't working because freestyle, I feel like going off top is kind of hard. So at first it wasn't working.
And I've not to cut you off, but
go ahead.
I love rap and I love music, and so I'm constantly around. My dad used to be a rapper, actually. I'm constantly around like rappers and stuff, and I'm like, okay, throw it to me. I'm about to, and as soon as I start speaking, I'm like, because it's hard to think of what word is gonna come next. It's not easy.
Exactly, it's not easy. But I feel like with anything, if you practice, it's kind of like a muscle. So the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah, right. I've definitely tried it. It's beyond hard. Like, I don't know. Like, anybody who can rap, no, not even just rap, anybody who can freestyle. And I've heard you freestyle. I've jumped on a few of your lives, and your freestyling, like, is like off the man. Sorry, not to just give you a bunch of like a whole bunch of compliments, but it's really great. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
I'm listening.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I feel like my freestyling is booty, but thank you. I appreciate that. I do think I've gotten better at it from practicing, but I'm definitely not where I want to be at all. I still like struggle.
So. Right.
Yeah. Is it playing in the background or is that
it is? Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some jazz pop.
I hear it.
So before I asked you, I asked you this when the camera wasn't rolling. Actually, no, we're gonna switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna switch it up. You told us how long you've been rapping and writing, but what type of music have you always been into? Like, have you always been into rap? Or is that something that, like, as you started going to open mics, you it kind of got you more into it to make you want to rap?
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I would say I've always been into like hip hop and R&B.
Okay.
Like I've always been into the culture. I've always been into the music. But I would say I really, really, really got into like rap as an art form when I was like 14, 15, because I would take the bus to go to my dad's house. And he lived in Maryland at the time, and I lived in Jersey, so it was a 2 hour commute. And so I don't know how I started. Oh, my friend, she was playing Kendrick Lamar at a party at her house. And I was like, she was playing Poetic Justice, and I was like, who's this? Like, he sounds interesting. I don't know. I just really messed with the song. And she was like, at first I didn't really like his voice. I was like, why is Kendrick Lamar's voice like this?
Yeah.
And my friend was like, that's just his voice. Like, it's just his voice. But yeah, I would say I started getting really heavy into lyricism around that time, like 14, 15, because of Kendrick Lamar. Because I would listen to him on the bus on the way to my dad's, and I was like, wow, I'm really learning stuff about life by listening to him.
No, dead ass though.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, funny story. That's kind of how I got into rap too. It was through Kendrick Lamar. It was his song Blacker the Berry. And I heard that song, and to be honest, I had the same thought, like, why is his voice like this? Why he gotta sound like that? But like, no, same over here. Like, Kendrick Lamar is actually one of my favorite rappers, like, to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Would you say he's one of your favorites?
Who are my favorites?
I said, would you say he's one of your favorites?
Yeah. I would say he is my favorite.
Okay. Who would be like your second and third?
Second and third. Okay. I would say Lady of Rage.
Lady who?
Lady of Rage.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Well, you're gonna have to Google her.
We're about to play. Give me a song by her.
Okay, it's a classic. Afro Puffs.
Oh. With my Afro Puffs, that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this was her name. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
As soon as I heard her voice, I was like, nah, that's my favorite right there.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I never actually, that's actually probably the only one that I know.
Yeah,
I know.
She actually has a large collection. Like, I'm not really, I would say, too knowledgeable of like all of her work, but I was introduced to her through that song, and that made me want to go and look at her other stuff. She actually has like a pretty large what is it called, collection, or like she has quite a few songs. Yeah, I really like her voice. Huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What'd you say?
No, it's okay. I just said that I really like her voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, her voice is like real, like strong, like
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
Who would you say your third would be?
Okay. Third. Hmm. Uh, there's a couple that come to mind, but I'm trying to think of what my favorite would be.
Okay.
Hmm. I guess I would say Griselda.
Griselda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna type that in. I've
Okay.
never heard of her too either. She's
No, it's like a rap group.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
90s rap?
three. No, it's more recent, I would say.
How do you spell that?
Griselda, GRS. Do they put an I in it? GRISELDA.
Is this them?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
But
Okay, Griselda.
mm-hmm.
And you said they're a rap group.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said your top favorites would be Kendrick,
Mm-hmm.
Lady of the Rage or Lady of Rage,
Yeah.
and Griselda.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's interesting. Those are, like the last two are like actually like uncommon favorites like I've heard of. Like that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really unique in that way.
Thanks. But I can't really say that I'm a diehard fan because, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really. I'm trying to think of what's even in my playlist. Like, even I would say these are my favorite rappers, but even though they're my favorite rappers, the only one that I listen to heavy
Mm-hmm.
is
Okay. You say Kendrick.
yeah. So
So the other two would what would you say it's more so of? Just their
I
skill.
just I really like their sound and I want to emulate it, if that makes sense. Like I just like there's specific things that stand out to me about them that a lot of music that I hear now doesn't really like have the same effect on me.
Which actually brings me to like my like next and final question before we actually talk more so about your song Yoni.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um which is what do you want your like legacy to be when it comes to like this music? Like what is why do you do this? Why do you make it music?
Well, I haven't thought about what I want my legacy to be. I don't think I can answer that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But why I make my music, I make it because it's fun. Like I enjoy it. Um and I like performing it. Like I like the process of making art
Yeah.
and it's enjoyable.
Do you do you hope to make it like a full-time career?
Um I would like to. I think well, full time. I don't know about full time. I want it to be something that I can do whenever I feel like it and to be able to dip in that pool of wealth anytime I want. But like that comes with like
Just
consistent work and
yeah.
effort. So it's like I want it to be like kind of like how Frank Ocean does stuff. Like he kind of just pops out.
Drops the song,
Yeah, on one song.
drops an album randomly.
Yeah, right. And everybody's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he just does it
Element
when he
surprise.
wants, or at least that's what it seems like,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
That's
So
how a lot of that's how like it seems with a lot of like independent artists, which is great. Like they seems like they're more so not doing it for the fame,
mm-hmm.
but for the for the love of the music, you know.
Okay.
There's a rapper that I really like. His name is Coda the Friend.
Code of the Friend. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Check him out after this. He's really dope. I don't know if he's like your
Okay.
style of rap.
But I'm gonna check him out.
Please do. He's really dope.
Our
He has
computer.
a song out, I think now, called Pomegranate. I think that's
Pomegranate.
like, yeah, I think that's like his latest song.
Okay.
He doesn't do like, he's like real low key, you know what I mean? And a lot of his music is about, you know, low key shit, you know, but it's dope.
Yeah.
But
I'm
now,
about to check him out right now.
okay, cool. We're talking about and looking up all these different artists right now, but we should be looking up your song.
Oh no, it's totally okay. I get tired of listening to my song.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not going. It's like I personally feel like it's gonna get old before a lot of people hear it. Like it moves really slow. So I'm getting tired of it.
Maybe that's because you've been hearing the song since you've created it. You know? People who haven't heard it, like I said, I just heard it the other day and I downloaded it because I was like, I like this. Like so like people who haven't heard it, people who are stumbling across it, you know, are gonna like it. Well, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mind if I play it? Or are you sick of it?
I don't mind. No, I don't mind.
Because if you're sick of it, you're sick of it. We don't gotta play it. No, I'm just
Oh,
I knew your name is It's Okay when I was looking for your song the other day. I kept typing in Ahua, like your how it's spelled, and I'm like, why is your name not popping up? Why is your name not popping up? And I had I was like, oh right, it's okay.
Yeah, that's probably gonna trip people up.
Why isn't your name your stage name?
Why isn't it just Ahua? Well, it just started off as It's Okay. And then it picked up that way, I think. Honestly, I'm not really sure.
I think Ahua would be a dope stage name.
Ahua.
Your name alone is like really unique.
Thank you. It's just that it's my real name. So it's like anything that I do can be traced back to it. And I don't know. I feel like maybe is a good idea to keep that separate identity, kind of.
No, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So
I hear you. I totally hear you with that. I don't know. I had it downloaded, but I think sometimes I download stuff like on my computer. Like I don't know if you have this problem. I'll have Spotify on my phone and on my computer. I'll download a song on my either one, but it won't transfer over to the other one immediately.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Give me a second.
It's okay. I'm just happy to be here. That's so cool.
Actually, I'm really happy that you're here. When you said that you would do this, I was like, really?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't forget about the fact that I requested some of your cover art or some of your art, but I was just like, I think I'm just gonna make this myself because I don't got money right now. So I was just looking for the cheapest option, but I still appreciate your art and I do plan on purchasing one of your services. Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
What's gonna call it? No, we've been talking like through Instagram since we met, I think, and so I was like, this would be cool just to also just have us have a face-to-face conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to pull your song up, and
you don't have to.
No, okay.
Mhm.
when I post, you mind if when I post this, I
Mhm.
attach the song to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it was really great having you on. And I think I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
wrap it up here.
Thank you for having me.
Hope everyone that's like going to see this enjoys, and peace.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye. Whew. That was episode 3 of the Mizani's Creative Corner. I'm switching it up every week to kind of figure out how I'm gonna go about this. So far, I kind of like this Zoom setup, talking to you guys this way, sitting back, chilling, and just having a conversation. And that's really what I want it to be, is, sitting down with other creatives and talking about the art, talking about the skill, talking about, the things that make us creative. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3. Tune in next week where I'll have another guest come on and we'll be wrapping it up. So here we go. Bye.